Hello there, friends. It's Kristen here with a new episode of Free Spirit Beading. Welcome, welcome. Yes, welcome everyone. Please remember to share and like this video. If you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to subscribe. We are getting so close to 20,000 subscribers over there on YouTube. So that's pretty exciting. I feel like it should happen any moment now. So if you haven't subscribed to us yet at Soft Flex Company, go check us out on YouTube and subscribe. I go live on Mondays at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Sarah goes live on Wednesdays, typically at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And then we sometimes have some extra videos in there as well. But you're guaranteed pretty much 2 videos a week. Over on YouTube, I'm live today on the Soft Flex Company YouTube channel, Facebook page, as well as the Great Bead Extravaganza group, Great Bead Extravaganza YouTube channel, and our Soft Flex VIB studio. So you might be watching me from all those different places. And if you don't see certain comments that I'm replying to, that could be why, because they could be coming into me from a different spot. Oh, hello. Who is here today? We've got Maria and Kara. Kara says, hi, Kristen. I always look forward to your Monday classes. Thanks for being here with us, Kara. Appreciate that. Oh, you know what? I don't have my microphone plugged in that I usually do. Do I sound okay? Maybe I should do that. I forgot. So many plugs. Let's see if this will. Okay, can you hear me now? I don't know if it'll automatically pick up the new microphone or not. Sometimes I have to do something. Okay, it looks like I sound okay. Good, okay. Thanks, everyone. All right, what was I doing? I was saying hello. Hi, Lori. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Becky. Hi, Joyce and Cecilia. Sherry, Linda. Hello, hello. Welcome. So you may have noticed some people are commenting with the hashtag free kit, all one word. I'm going to be giving away a free kit at the end of this video. You have to be here at the end when I draw your name to win. We have our safari kit. This is the one that we're going to be unboxing on Wednesday of this week. It is kit week, so that'll be 3 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday. Sarah will unbox this kit. I will give a kit away for free. If you win and you already have the safari kit, just let us know and we'll get you our next kit in the lineup. Otherwise, if you don't have it yet, you can get the safari kit. And I'm wearing some really fun, big safari earrings. In celebration of Safari Kit Week. I made these maybe a year or two ago. We do the Joyful Beading Challenges over in the Soft Flex VIB Studio Facebook group. It's a free group, so if you're not in there, come join us. It's a lot of fun, and we do a few Joyful Beading Challenges throughout the year. And I made these on one of our Joyful Beading Challenges that was designed something with an animal. I think it was wildlife, National Wildlife Day or something like that. We have a new Joyful Beading Challenge coming up for September. So if you love our challenges, get excited, get ready. We're going to start it again on September 1st, which is what day of the week? Friday. So we don't usually run a challenge for the weekend. They're Monday through Friday, but of course you can do them whenever. We just post a daily prompt Monday through Friday, and then you can design whenever is convenient for you. So we'll have our first prompt on Friday the 1st, and then we'll have our next prompt on the following Monday. Becky says, love joyful beading. Yeah, we almost kind of forgot. forgot what happened last week. Something came up and I went, oh, yeah, we did that in Joyful Beading. Oh, wait a minute. September's coming. So is Joyful Beading. So I have to work with my wonderful coworkers the next couple of days to come up with the calendar for September. So stay tuned for that. I think one thing that came up during one of our Zoom calls was that many of you have kits that you have not opened or used yet. So I think we are going to go ahead and add that prompt somewhere in the calendar to pull out one of your kits that you've purchased and haven't opened yet, and that will be your challenge for the day, is to play with it. So that's always nice to prompt us to do that, right? To grab some stuff we already have and pull it out and make something with it. All right, what else do we have going on this week? We've got, like I said, Kit Day on Wednesday. I think we have a special beading party planned for Friday. So look for that on our calendar. You'll find it already scheduled in the Facebook events, as well as the YouTube stream on our YouTube channel. And we're going to do another Whatnot live video on Friday. I think Sarah's trying to plan a regular time in that Friday slot. So if you don't know what Whatnot is, it's a new platform we're trying out where we can go live and sell, do auction items as well as buy now items. We're just sort of dipping our toes in with it, and it's a lot of fun. It's also very community active, and you tend to send your customers to the next person or get the customers from the next person. It's a fun way to meet some new people. You can join us at this link right here, which is www.whatnot.com/invite/Soft Flex Company. And if you're a first time person on the app, you should receive $15 credit to spend on your first order. Now that credit is given to you by Whatnot. That's sort of something that they provide on their end. If you have any trouble receiving that credit or applying that credit, just contact the Whatnot customer service right on the app. It is an app for you to download. I should say that. You can download it on iOS iPhone or Android, and you just contact customer service if you have any trouble. They've been really, really great with helping people out. So, but it's not something that we do on our side. So just want to make that clear. So if you're on Whatnot, come follow us. If you're not on there, come check us out. You can watch the show, I think, without signing up, but you can't buy anything or participate until you fully finish your profile. That's just sort of how they have it scheduled. But don't worry, we're still going to have our live sales on Facebook, and we're also going to still have our website and have the Great Bead Extravaganza events. So all the other ways that you can shop from us too. It's not replacing anything, especially not at this point. Like I said, we're just trying it out. So yeah. Okay, what else has got going on? I've got a lot of beads. So I was away for a while. You guys may have noticed I was gone for a couple weeks. I was away with my family. Then I went to Bead Fest. So for a while, I wasn't getting any of our beads here in my office. And when I came back, I realized I missed so many fun new beads. So I've got on my table a whole stack of fun new beads to play with. And we're going to just do some bead stringing today. We've got Soft Flex wire on sale. So Soft Flex Beading Wire, all of our beading wire in the beading wire category is 20% off. It includes Soft Flex, Soft Touch, our Trios packs, which is like a 3-pack of colors, and EconoFlex. It even includes anything that is in the closeout section, because we have a few wire colors on closeout that you can get an extra 20% off. So that's going on at softflexcompany.com right now. So we're just going to have some fun with some bead stringing. And let's take a look at some beads and some bead eye candy first. And then I've got an idea. I'm kind of winging it, but I do have an idea on what I want to do. So not fully winging it. I just don't have a direct plan. So let's start with some of the newest pieces that we've added. We've got these really fun little leaves. They're kind of daggery, but they are actually leaf shaped with these polka dots on there. They are black with a kind of blue, silvery blue polka dot. Super cute. These are check glass beads. We also have these adorable little cubes. These are also check glass beads. A fun cube shape. I always find cubes to be a lot of fun to design with. And then we've got these sweet little nugget shapes that are also check glass beads. And we've got them in black. And then this one is amethyst. It's kind of like a smoky amethyst. They have a really fun cut on them, so they pick up the light. And let's see if we can take a look at how the bead looks by itself. It's kind of a nugget, like a little nugget with some flat sides. So black and amethyst. We have these really fun bell flowers in this sort of orange citrine-ish colorway. They're like clear with a little bit of yellow, a little bit of orange. And I think we only have like 9 strands of these left. So not too many of these. If you like them, you're going to want to grab them pretty soon. Perfect for upcoming fall or Halloween. Really fun. These are quite large. I don't know what they are millimeter wise, but they look to me like maybe 8 or 10. If Damien can take a look and just give me a heads up. I don't remember what these were sized at, but they're super sparkly, lots of facets, check glass, round beads, and we've got them in 2 colors, the red and this really pretty opaque blue. So those are the super newbies, newest of the new. And then we've got all of these fun beads that are fairly new that I'm just sort of getting a chance to play with. We've got these, which are called the arabesque bead shape. These are check glass. Most of the beads I've got are check glass with some ceramics, which we'll look at in a minute. Super fun. If you got our last kit, the Moroccan Bazaar kit, you did get a strand of these in a different color, in like that olive color. Oh yeah, I have a necklace I created with it during our Zoom. Let me show you. So we do a exclusive beading Zoom once a month. For those of you that buy the kit, just email the email that's on your order, and you will have the Zoom link a couple of days before, and then again a reminder that day. And so on the last Zoom, I played with the Moroccan kit. I added in these little half circle findings that we now have in, and all of the rest of the beads were from the Moroccan kit. And these were the color. It's kind of like a dark olive color, which I love. So that was the color that was in the kit. You could see how I designed it. I made it a really extra long necklace, and I just left the back that copper beading wire. And all the way at the middle of the back is a little tiny crimp holding it together. So that's a design idea with this. And I know that Sarah's done a few different pieces with these beads as well. Those are fun. These we just gave away a few weeks ago on a promotion. So some of you may have received this bundle. You can buy all of these as a bundle and get a discount on them, or just buy them individually, depending on what you'd like. But these are some really fun fall colors that we've gotten here. And I do want to show that with these ceramic beads, so like this ceramic bead mix, I really felt like these colors go really well because they kind of bring up that earthiness of the ceramic beads. That one's super fun, isn't it? So we've got blue. This one's like a two-tone blue. This one is a dark red with a turquoise stripe on it. This one's a clear with some silver stripe. And these are called melon drop beads. And this one is a frosted, these are both frosted, I should say, like a frosted clear. Frosted clear with a gold stripe wash on there. And this one, I don't know what this one's called. I don't know what we named it, but this one's so pretty. I love this one. I feel like it could be dressed up, like very luxe, or it could be dressed down and very casual. I feel like it could go either way. Super, super cute. We've got these drops. These are more like a fancy drop. They are check glass as well. And they have a bit fancier feel and cut to them. And they also have some gold or bronzing on the ends. This one has a little, is more just like a travertine with the green, but the other four all have a little metal end on there. So we've got a blue, a black, a purple, a red garnet, and tanzanite color. Really pretty. Sarah's made quite a few things with these so far. She really, really loves this bead. So I've been seeing her play with that. And then we've got these fun beads. Look at these. These are check glass also. Super fun shape and colors. I love both of these colors. This one's like a minty green, sea green color. And they are a fun shape on the outside, but then they also have like a little bit of, I wouldn't call it a facet, but there's some like interesting shaping on the bead itself. So it's not just totally flat. And then this one is like a milky white with some fun pops of blue. Kind of gives me some opal-y vibes there. I think this would be really fun with blue. And then lastly, we've got some great ceramic beads. So we've got this, these are mystery ceramics. And so when you buy any of these, you're not going to know what you're going to get. However, we are hand curating the bags a bit to try and give you things that go together, either color-wise or pair up beads when we can. So this is the smallest size. This is called the petite. And you'll see in here, I'll dump each out. So you'll see in here, this one came with a ceramic pendant and then some really sweet ceramic beads. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little ceramic beads that kind of go in a similar colorway to match your pendant. So that's the smallest size, the petite. The next size is called a treat. And each of them are going to be different. They're going to be different colorways. They're going to be different items in there. They are a little bit of a mystery grab bag. But how can you see how we curate them so that they all go in a similar way? There's no way to request a color. What I will say is if you are, if you want a few different colors, I would either go with the bigger bag because it's going to have more variety, or I would order a couple of one of the sizes, like a couple of the petite or a couple of the treat, and you most likely will not get exactly the same color in your thing. You could probably add a note if you want to, just in the note section, that you would like 2 different color bags, but I don't, we're not really like pulling them based on color for anybody. It just could be a suggestion. And if it's possible, they'll take that into note. So it's really, I mean, originally when we bought these, we were just going to do straight grab bag. We weren't even going to curate them at all. But they thought it would be really nice to spend a little time putting together some beads that would play nice together. Super fun. As you see, I got a lot of greens in this one. I think they knew they were sending this to me. So that's the middle size. And then this size is the largest. It's called Oh So Sweet. And so this one will have the most amount of beads. That fills up my whole dish. And probably the biggest variety of colors, because you're going to get a little more of, look at how cute these are. I love them. There's a few more flowers in different colors. Also, these stars are just so cute. There's a couple of them in different colors too. Some rainbows. Oh, that's lovely. This one's like a matte finish on it too. Stars. So lots of really fun, different items. This one's fish. Excuse me. Oh, this one's so pretty. Little sunflower. Love that. And then some that are just fun designs and fun shapes. So I think I'm going to pull these out actually for my idea. These might come into play. Maybe even these or these. All right. So what am I thinking about doing? Let's get beading. Okay, has anyone been watching And Just Like That, the Sex and the City spinoff? I just finished season 2, and I am just really loving all of the jewelry that everybody is wearing. I loved it in the first season, and I think they even like turned it up a notch in the second season. So let me know if you're watching it. If you haven't been watching it, I'm smitten with all of them. I've got a particular necklace that Carrie Bradshaw, in mind for one of my designs that I'm going to share with you guys one day. But today, I think I'm going to be taking a page out of the Lisa Todd Wexley characters design book. She wears really bold, big, graphic jewelry. And I actually have, I'm going to share my screen for a second, because just to give you an idea of the kind of stuff that she's wearing. So there's like these huge beads, really long, really chunky chain, super big and bold, very graphic-y in their color choices. And yeah, so fun. So that gives you an idea of what I'm thinking. and and the minute I saw these beads, I was like, oh yeah, these can totally be a design that she would wear. So let me see what else. I think I'm going to combine, I think I'm going to work with this minty green color. And these are from my little mystery mix. These really fun greens and turquoise. I'm going to see if there's anything else that might work. I was also thinking maybe this dark blue with the green might be fun too. So maybe I'll pull those out. I thought it was interesting. She does kind of stay, like she'll wear a really big bead necklace or chain, but it's all in like the same color, like all very monochromatic. So I'm trying to stay at least very close to being monochromatic. And I'm just going to pull these out because I thought that these little round ones with the white could be super fun. So that might be for a second colorway, a second design. Oh, somebody is asking, was that the Mexico necklace? I don't know. Terry, yes, the bling is definitely awesome. I feel like they've totally, like, Carrie Bradshaw's style is usually pretty tame. Like, she likes a lot of layering, but more dainty pieces. And when the first season came out, I remember us being like, oh my gosh, Lisa's character was just wearing this really fun, bold jewelry. So color for wire, I don't know. I was thinking fluorite, but it doesn't quite match now that I'm looking at it. I feel like I might go white just to keep it kind of fun and clean. Another option could be the dark blue lapis if I wanted to really play up the blue and the green. And just on a side note, I still have these little kitschy earrings I made that are kind of in the same color family. So it would be fun to be able to wear this necklace and this together. So maybe with that said, the dark blue lapis is really quite nice. I just have to get some posts to put on the back, and then I can glue some posts on and wear these as earrings. Dark blue lapis is one of my favorite colors too. Favorites. So I'm gonna cut. I actually might not even cut wire. I think I'm gonna work from the spool today because I haven't decided how long or short I want to make this. And mostly I think it'll be these beads in the center. Maybe these fun green beads on the side. And maybe I put these in between. Let's see. I feel like I want one of these on the end here. Thank you. Nancy says, oh, I love the earrings. Thank you. I made them with Jennifer Perkins during the Craftcation event when I saw her in the springtime. She just had this fun little paint a weirdo booth going on. So I'm torn on whether I just want plain beads in the front or if I want to put spacers. I do have just some roller beads too. I don't know if that's a little too drastic though, color-wise. Let's start from the back and see. Sherry says, I saw those flattish beads made into a flower. Oh, you did? These? That would be a big flower. That's super cool. All right. Spacers in front, says Nancy. I probably should cut my bead strand so that I have something nice and can get my beads off. And on to my next wire. So for anyone who doesn't know Soft Flex Beading Wire, we have been around for I think around 30 years. We are a stainless steel beading wire, micro braided, proprietary braid, and super strong, super flexible, can be crimped. That's how I tend to finish things most often. Can be crimped, can be knotted, can be knitted, can be macrameed, can be crocheted even. I don't do that often, but I know some of you out there do. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Maybe I needed to put one there. Vanessa. Vanessa says, it's funny. Sometimes I look at beads online and think, no. Then I see you use them and I think, yes. That's awesome. That's why we like to use them and play with them, right? To inspire you and to maybe have you think about them in a different way than what you originally thought. Bridget says, I love this color. It's really pretty. It might be coming across a little more blue on screen. I don't know, but it's very much like a sea green color, like a minty sea green, kind of between mint and between turquoise, like somewhere in the middle there. Sherry says, you could put the flat beads on head pins for focals or dangles on this necklace. You totally could. You totally could. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, so I have one more of this bead. I didn't count properly. This is why I don't work off a spool, because I always seem to fix my count. Becky says, that's one of those colors that's difficult to capture on camera, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. It's like the light of the camera just doesn't really display it exactly how it is in real life. Okay, so what I need to do here is probably grab one of these on this side and move it to this side. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, yeah, so I'll have one more here and one more over here. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them in the middle. I wonder if I would like it better if there were like, if this was the middle, like this, and then there were spacers on the side. I feel like that would be more in line with Lisa Todd's aesthetic. So maybe this is, maybe this is my center. See, I always try and work off the spool and it never works for me because I always change my mind and then I'm like, I have to take those beads off. So I'm definitely more of like, just cut a bunch of wire. And this way you can work. Maybe I tend to work from the center more. Maybe that's why I tend to work from the center out versus, yes, I'm liking that. Versus from one side. I guess if I used more of like a bead mat and I laid things out, then I wouldn't have to restring as often. But all right, so I have one left, which means I'll do 4 as my center. You'll see a lot of her designs that she wears are like super big beads, but not a lot of spacer beads, which is interesting because I always feel like adding spacer beads. Nancy says it's looking vintage, which is great. The 3 big ones in the center makes it look even more vintage. I know, I like the 3. What do you think of the 4? Is it still okay with the 4? That's just what, it's either that or I just take one bead away. Yeah, that's what Marianne is saying. Use one less of the large beads. So I either stay with 4 in the center or I take one bead away and do the 3. Gail likes it with the 4. Odd number looks good, says Diane. I like the 4. I do think it works with the 4 too. I want it to be a longer necklace, so I think I do anyway. So the more beads, the better. Oh, I see more votes for 3. Let's see. 4, let's see. I'll see what you all say. I think it works either way, and I probably would just stick with 4. So we've got 1 vote for 4. One vote for 3, 1 vote for 4, 1 vote for 4, 1 vote for 4, 4 symmetrical, 4. And then I've got another 3, another 3, another 3, another. Oh, you guys are neck and neck here. Is there a cool ceramic bead that can go in the middle of the 4? Oh, that's a good option. 4, 3, 4, 4. Oh, 4 is definitely in the lead now. Let's see. Do I have something that I would want to put in the middle as a, I mean, I could add one of these. I think I've got extra of these little of these round ones. So, but that to me feels odd. I do have, do I have anything in the right color? I do think these are super cool, but they don't really go with what else I've got going on here. But I do like them. No, no drop. I'm not doing a drop because I'm sticking with the design aesthetic of Lisa Todd. And she doesn't do drops. She does big, chunky, one-stranded. I think I just like it as 4. I feel like this is more in line. And then I'll end up putting like these bigger beads back here, which I think is going to give it a fun. I know if I had 2 extra, I could make earrings, but it's only 1 extra. So it's kind of like, I'm gonna just use it. Just use it. These are so fun. And I'm kind of pushing it with this green bead, I think, with these green beads. I feel like I'm pushing it a little bit, but I like it. You guys, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I was thinking about the arabesque before I went live. I was like, that could work. Oh, that's right. I pulled these out too. I pulled out these bamboo beads. I totally forgot I pulled these out. Let me see what this looks like. This is a super long strand. That's pretty fun, isn't it? But I was thinking about putting them on the back end. Oh my gosh. And then it ties in more with my green. So it's like I've got the turquoisey mints and blues in the front, the little bit of green. And then I've got the green moving into the turquoise over here, and then all the green in the back, right? Am I crazy, or is this going to be fun? Now I'm just deciding if I made my strand long enough. Oh yeah, I think I did. It's not like a super long, but I think it'll be like 20 something inches. This bamboo strand is huge. We have them in 2 different sizes, just depending on the color. And so some of them are like a short strand, but this one is really long. It would be fun to do this and then do like another just long bamboo strand that I could wear them together if I wanted to, layer them up. Marianne says, fun. capital F-U-N. I've been way into wearing fun jewelry lately. Like definitely jewelry that is like, what are you doing? But isn't that, I don't know, isn't that what's fun about accessorizing? It could totally change your mood and your vibe depending on if you're going like real elegant or very dainty and minimalist, or like super fun and bold. Speaking of bold and wild colors, if you get our email today, there is a link to a video of Mike Sherman's gallery designs, and I encourage you to go take a look. You could also find it on our YouTube channel. He creates really bold designs and puts really fun shapes and colors together. And really that's how Soft Flex came to be. That's how we started. Was Mike is a jewelry designer that wanted a better stringing product for his own designs, and he created Soft Flex. Oh my gosh, this feels really fun. I could add some of these roller beads back here to break up some of the green and bring in some of that blue, kind of like the dark blue that's up here. What do you guys think of that? Maria says his pieces are gorgeous. I know, they really are. He's, you know, and the video is great. The slideshow is great. But if you've ever seen Mike's work in person, when we used to do shows back in the day, he'd always have his designs on display, or us employees would get the honor of wearing his designs while we worked in the booth. And they are just so stunning in person. Felicia says, love these fun live videos. Thanks, Felicia. I love being here with you guys too. I'm glad you have fun. Nancy is liking the bamboo beads so much nicer since I strung them. And Shakita says, yes, the roller beads. Adam. Okay. Blue and teal. All right, let's add some of these. So roller beads are like, they're kind of like giant seed beads. They look very similar to seed beads. They are a seed bead, I think. They're a check glass bead, and they are 5 millimeter. So they're fun to use as little spacers. So let's do it on one side here and see how it goes. Should I space in between everything? That's the question. That's the question. Melissa says the aqua seafoam beads are the real star. I have to order some. They really are. They are like, they were the catalyst. They're the jumping off point. They are the focal in the front. Everything else is just a fun addition. Oh, I like that. I think that ties into the front a bit better, doesn't it? Shakita says, I think that's why I love them so much. You're talking about the roller beads? Yeah. They're really fun to have, like, fun to have around. They're a good time to have around. So I'm going to do one side where I put the spacer bead every one. And then I'm going to do the other side where I don't, and I want to see what Melissa says. I'd love to see Soft Flex at a bead show with Mike's work. That would be fantastic. You know, we are thinking about doing a little something in Tucson. It's not going to be a traditional booth, but maybe I'll make a suggestion to see if we can bring some of Mike's work to display. I think that would be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that if you're thinking about going to Tucson for the Tucson Gem and Bead shows. We have something we're planning for you guys. Let's hold this up a little bit and just take a look. Oh, and this says beading along with me. Seeding along, awesome. Anyone else beading along with me? That's always fun. Nancy, they are Rolla, R-O-L-L-A. Is it two L's? One L, R-O-L-A, Rolla bead. And you can buy them individual colors on our website at softflexcompany.com, or you can buy them in a bundle if you want the whole rainbow set available, because you just never know what color you're going to need. And you'll get a discount on the bundle, which is nice. Rosanna from In Rose's Garden is making hair barrettes. I love your hair barrettes. I was talking about them when I was at Bead Fest with Sarah. We had come across some barrettes when we were there, and I was like, oh, I love Rosanna's hair barrettes. Maria's working on her loom. Oh, that's amazing, Maria. I have never done any loom work. I have a little loom here, but it's still in the package. Maybe I'll try every two and just see the difference before I decide. I feel like spacer beads for me, sometimes I can get either like carried away, putting them in between every one, or do I want them every other one, or do I want them every 3 beads? I feel like that is a point of stringing and restringing for me, trying to decide. So on this side, I did between every bead. And on this side, when I came to the bamboo, I just did every 2 beads. What do you guys think? Maria says, I'm horrified. What are you horrified at? What did I miss? That I have a loom and I haven't used it? I know. Oh, Joy says, took a quick look at Mike's work. I would love to find the Mardi Gras mask and the beautiful twisted lantern beads. Looks like a bracelet. Those masks were made by an artist. I don't know who. Sarah might know who, but I know that Mike had a bunch of them custom made for him. I see your comment here, Mary. Testing, testing. Katie's doing a seed bead project that she's had to rip it up 3 times. Oh, I feel your pain, Katie. Hi, Julie. I got to see Julie this weekend. Hey, Julie Peterson. It was really nice to meet up with you and Brittany Chavers. Pamela says, the roll of beads wake up and excite the eyes to the beauty of the necklace. I agree. They did add a little something, didn't they? What do you think? Every bead or a little break in the action? Thanks, Linda. Oh, Felicia likes it between every 2 beads. I think I do too. Pamela likes every bead. Mary Kay likes every 2 on the back. Linda likes every. Rosanna likes every. See, there's never, that's the fun thing about designing, right? There's really no right or wrong answer. It's just whatever you think works for your aesthetic. Rosanna says, don't feel alone. My loom has only been used twice. I know. It was so fun. We'll have to do more of that. Beading with friends is a good time. And so's just getting breakfast. I think I personally like every 2 beads. For some reason, I tend to like I like when things kind of butt up against each other a little bit. But a lot of you are in the every bead camp. So you're in good company. But I'm gonna go back to every 2. Maybe it just gives more green to my eye, which is always a delightful thing for me, to have more green. So Marianne says every 2 gives it a nice flow. Janelda likes to work with odd numbers. Yeah, I go back and forth. It depends on the design. I do think odd numbers are very pleasing in most cases. But when I'm doing something that's sort of symmetrical, then I don't mind each bead having a buddy. Okay, I'm gonna measure this now. I'm getting close to the end. Oh, I like the length. It's very similar to the necklace I already have on, lengthwise. Let me measure and let you guys know where I'm at. I should probably, you know what? I'm playing with fire. I'm playing with bead fire here. Let's put on some bead stoppers because I'm close to the edge. And that's a disaster waiting to happen. Oh, now I feel better. Now I can lift the design with ease and measure. Just about 25 inches before adding a clasp. So I don't have a clasp on it. It might be close enough that I don't need a clasp. I might be able to get this over my head. If I do, let's see. If I do one more bead here. And one more here. I think I can just crimp it and then put it over my head. So when you crimp like this, you can either use one or you can use two with a little bead in between if you feel like you want a little extra protection. It's not super heavy feeling to me, so I might be fine with just one. So I'll string on my crimp. I'll take the other end and go back through that crimp. And I'm close, but I have enough space to make it happen. And then I'm always going to leave a little bit of wire. You're not going to pull it super tight. You're going to have a little bit of space on either side. And I do like that the magical crimping pliers sort of forces you to have a little space anyway. Squeeze it down, make my little 4-corner ravioli, put it back into my tool at 90 degrees, or in this case, I just switched my tool direction at 90 degrees and squeeze again, and then I go around a few times. And then I'll go ahead and trim off. You can either take this wire and feed it into the bead if that's what you're into, because there's plenty of space. Or you can just trim it off right at the crimp. Whoop. And there you have it. No clasp needed. I'm going to see how it looks on. Let's see if you can see it. I'll probably have to back up. Isn't that fun? I think it's really a great, let's see what, I don't know if you can see what's going on in the back or if I'm too far away. But really fun, great to layer with. Since it's kind of like at a medium length, you can wear something shorter. I could wear something longer. I'm kind of thinking about what if I wore like a really long bamboo necklace with it. That could be fun. Look at how big this is. So I used all those beads and this is what's left. I could do a lot more designs with that. Looks fabulous. Isn't it cute? And I think these will kind of flip around a little bit, which is fun. Love it with the brown shirt. Neutrals and pops of color are super fun together when you've got something really kind of neutral like a brown and then you add a bright color. Very cute. Fabulously fun. Well, I think we did good together, you guys. Oh, it could even be fun to wear it like this and to try and like, let's try that. Have it be asymmetrical. Whoa. Just put it off kilter. Super fun. Nancy wants some bamboo beads. Yes, you do. They're so light. So you can, it's a great option if you wanted to do something multi-strand, or if you had some heavy beads and you wanted to lighten the load and add the bamboo beads in between. It would really help with the weight of it because they're like, they feel like air. They're so light. Janelda's loving that. Goes with art, says Anessa. Love it. Awesome. Great idea. Off kilter. Yes. Right? I love that. It's fun. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. This was a fun one. I knew it would be. I said, just pulling out all the new beads and getting to play. Super good time. And I think using the white in a very similar way with the roller beads and maybe these really pretty ceramic. I like the ones that are like really just a ceramic color, or maybe bringing in some blue, because the white beads themselves have like a teeny bit of a blue tint in places. So bringing in something like that with the blue, that could be really cute. All right, so next time to pick our kit winner. So I've got 81 of you watching. I have 50 entries. So if you have not entered yet, comment #FreeKit, all one word. What are the larger beads called? Good question. Let's take a look. Hey, Zach, I'm glad you popped in too. Yes, Shakita says I have to push myself out of my comfort zone and use some big beads. I'm all for it, which is why I wanted to do this. When I saw all those big beads in the series, because I binge watched pretty much, so I was watching them back to back. I was like, oh, this is going to be a fun video. I have to do a video with some big beads to inspire you all to go big. It looks like they are called 25 by 20 millimeter assorted colors, check glass, flat irregular oval beads. Flat irregular oval beads sounds like we just couldn't make up our mind on what they were. So those are the two colors that we've got, are the ones that I showed you here. And okay, so let's see, any more entries? Well, we got 60 entries now. Let's share the screen. Vanessa says, wow, that's one heck of a name. I know, sometimes we get a little carried away. Get a little carried away with those names. Oh, Terry has a surplus of big beads from repurposing thrift finds. You know, that's how these earrings came about. It was a repurposed thrift find. It was a necklace with these little zebra, well, I shouldn't say little, these big zebras on it. You can find some really fun big beads in the thrift store. Okay, here's your last chance to enter free kits. We're giving away a safari design kit. We'll be opening this one on Wednesday this week at 3 p.m. Pacific time. If you already have that kit, you can let us know and we'll give you our next kit. Okay, drum roll. I'm going to go ahead and draw the winner. Must be here to win, otherwise I will choose someone else. So if you win, let us know you're here. Kathy S. Bowers. Are you still here, Kathy? Congratulations, congratulations. Hooray, Kathy. You got to let us know you're here, though. So she's here. Great big yes, I'm here. Hooray. So, Kathy, what you have to do now is just send us an email at info @softflexcompany.com, and we will get your kit out to you. Just let them know. We'll also message the office and let them know that you'll be contacting them, so they'll know you are our winner, and we'll just need your address to send your prize out to you. Congratulations, Kathy. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out with me today, and just having fun with beads. I wish you all a wonderful week. I look forward to seeing you for Kit Day and seeing what you share in the Soft Flex VIB studio group on Facebook, because it's always a lot of fun to see what you all make with our kits. And then look for Joyful Beading to start on Friday, as well as a Whatnot video and a beading party video. We've got a lot going on Friday. It's going to be a big weekend. Oh, you're so welcome, Shakita, and everyone. Thank you for your inspiration. And thank you all for helping me design. It's always fun to design together versus just designing on my own. So have a great week. I don't know if I'm here next week. Damien, do you know if we're off next Monday? We are. Amazingly, I remembered when we had a holiday coming. So I'm not here next Monday. We are closed. The office is closed on Monday, but I will be here the following Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific time for our next episode of Free Spirit Beading. Thanks, everybody. Bye.